Good morning and thank you for watching Practical Devotionals video. Today we're going to continue talking about our adulterous relationship. We're studying in Proverbs chapter 7. We're going to be looking at verses 14 through 21. And I want to start with telling you a little story about salesmen. So my wife and I had a timeshare through Wyndham. And every time we would stay there, we always were invited to come in and do a little checkup about our status or our ownership status. Well, it was nothing more than a big sales pitch. And my wife would always say, why does it seem like they don't listen to us? No matter what we say, they always just want us to buy. I said, because they're not listening. They don't care what you say. They don't care what your financial situation is. They don't care about anything other than you putting ink on paper. That's all they cared about. And a lot of times in sales situations, that's all they care about is putting ink on paper, no matter what the situation is. There's always a justification for you for getting the customer to make the sale. It's always what it's about. Make the sale. Well, look at today's passage. It looks like a sales pitch. Listen, I have spiritual justification for what we're going to do. I came out just to meet you in verse 15. I've got the love nest all ready to go. Verses 16 and 17, my husband's not around, the coast is clear. It's a sales pitch. And notice verse 21, with her much persuasive speech, she led him astray. The King James says that she caused him to yield. What it says to me is there's a danger in keeping on listening to those who want to try to trap us into immorality. There's an extreme danger to keep listening to them. Eventually, you're going to get sucked in. And eventually, that's what happened to us. We ended up, honestly, buying more than we could afford. Why? Because they didn't care what we were saying. They didn't care about our situation. They just wanted ink on paper. They're no different than the person trying to trap you into immorality. They don't care about how they're going to ruin your life. They don't care about how it's going to change your life. They just want what they want. And the salesmen we would deal with were the same way. Just wanted what they want. Realize that person, as long as you keep talking to them, has an opportunity to get you to yield. You may think, I'll never give in to that. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who have said, I thought I never would. I'm so surprised at myself. So my challenge for you today is when that person crosses the line, when their intentions become crystal clear, then it's time for you to cut off all communication. Yeah, that's all, like no texting, no email, no anything. I want you to realize, first of all, you are susceptible. Don't think you're not. And knowing that you're susceptible, you cut off all communication. Well, if you say, well, it's somebody I work with and I really can't talk to HR about this, okay, then you say as minimal as you have to. They want to come over and talk to you, you don't respond. You just don't respond. And if you have to respond, you respond very minimally. You've got to cut off communication so that you're not susceptible to their evil desires. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep yourself from being drawn into their trap. It's a very interesting topic, and it's one that is very big in our society today. It's very challenging to keep yourself pure, but realize once somebody's intentions become crystal clear, nip it in the bud. Stop it all. Cut it off 100%. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page. We'll see you tomorrow.